Sarah Jessica Parker, Reese Witherspoon, and Misha Barton are a few Hollywood stars that Peter Sklar helped coach. Those people all became famous on TV and in the movies. He was in Lloydminster over the weekend speaking about what it takes to make it to the big show. Shauna Roshak has more.
All right, so how many of you want to be dancers someday? Hands up.
Mentoring young stars for more than 40 years, Peter Sklar, a producer and talent scout, spoke to a local group of young aspiring dancers, giving his expertise on what it takes to make it in an industry that so many try to break into.
My feeling is that these people had the characteristics and the personality that they would have been successful whether Peter Sklar came into their life or not. And I think that's part of the message today, is that it really is who these kids are, not what they can do.
Sklar says noticing true talent is about how a child expresses themselves rather than what they say.
All the nonverbal things about them that give us a lot of information about things like how happy they are, confident, how open they are, how genuine they are. Bottom line is how an audience, how viewers will react to them.
Impressed with what he saw, this is Sklar's 6th seminar so far this year. It's his first visit to Alberta and to the border city.
Oh, they're great. The kids here, it's in many good ways, it's like going back in time in terms of their innocence, the amount of exposure they've had, and things that they're dealing with.
The lecture also helped parents understand more about the business and how to support their kids as they follow their dreams.
There are some opportunities I can offer to them that are not terribly expensive, that will get them to New York or Hollywood or London for a short period of time to see whether or not in fact this is for them.
Shauna Roshak, Newcap News.
The Kiwanis Club of Lloydminster celebrated the spruced up state of Kiwanis Park on Saturday. They did so in a time-honored tradition with an appreciation barbecue to thank sponsors for their help in making over Kiwanis Park.
We have some new playground equipment in, and we have pathways, and we just finished putting curbs. So we decided to call the community for free burgers and hot dogs.
Gallant says the community response has been fantastic.
We've been getting wonderful reviews. People are emailing me and the city, and when we stop by, parents are always coming forward and saying thank you for the equipment, thank you for the pathways. It's so easy to push strollers, and for anybody with wheelchairs, they just find this is really, really wonderful.
The Kiwanis Club is still hoping to raise cash for a few more items for the park, including a gazebo and some new benches. A relatively high number of people in Lloydminster are affected with multiple sclerosis, including Carly Seabrook. This weekend, she was raising money to help her get a new and controversial and costly treatment called liberation therapy. Shauna Roshak has more on how she's hoping to improve her quality of life.
Garage sales are a popular way to spend the weekend for many people, and for one local woman, her sale has a special purpose, raising money for a liberation treatment.
It's an angioplasty, so your veins are either blocked or narrowed, and this is a balloon that you stick in your vein and it just dilates it, just opens it up.
This garage sale is one of various events Seabrooks is organizing to raise cash for a potentially expensive procedure.
In total, I think it's about $15,000 with the flights there, hotels and food and the procedure, and then you have to get an MRV, which is like an MRI, before the procedure, and you have to pay like $2,500 for that.
Diagnosed in 2007, Seabrooks says having bad days are part of living with MS.
When I relapse, my visions go. It always affects my eyes, so then I can't go to work.
All money raised is going towards her treatment, and Seabrook will also try to help others who are in a similar situation.
If there's anything left over, I'm going to donate it to the MS Society or donate it to someone else that's going to be having the procedure done.
Relying on the support from the community will help give her a better quality of life.
It's a big adjustment to learn that your sister, is going through these problems. She can't work, she needs help from everybody, she can't drive. It affects everybody's lives.
It's not a cure whatsoever, but it's going to improve, hopefully, my life, quality of life.
The garage sale is on all weekend or until all items have been sold. Shauna Roshak, Newcap News.